Mr. Speaker, I rise today to talk about the important accomplishments of women throughout history and to call attention to the millions of women across the globe who lack access to education and are denied access to opportunity. Small businesses are the engines of our economy in Arkansas and across our entire nation. They create and support jobs within our local communities and employ approximately half of all private sector workers in the United States. According to the Small Business Administration, 30 million small businesses in the U.S. make over 99% of our nation's businesses. And of those, 11.4 million are women-owned businesses, employing nearly 9 million people. They are centers of innovation, discovery, and opportunity, empowering and equipping Americans for success. Everyone should have the opportunity to rise, but in America, women entrepreneurs face barriers to certain business resources that many males with similar aspirations don't. We've got to work hard for our hardworking Americans and our hardworking American families. And in Arkansas, Windrock International is doing just that through its Arkansas Women's Business Center. The Arkansas Women's Business Center provides training, counseling, and access to capital for women who want their business to grow and become competitive. Though obstacles to entrepreneurship and opportunity also exist outside the U.S., there are entities, including Windrock, supporting solutions that promote prosperity and provide a means for women to flourish around the world. I had a chance to visit with a very hardworking, enterprising, caring young woman from my hometown of Little Rock recently, whose innovative efforts to eradicate hopelessness and give hope to those in poverty by lifting them up in aiding their pursuit of happiness and promoting the fruits of the dignity of work. Anna Taylor is the founder of the clothing company Judith and James, and one of the nonprofit James 127 Foundation. She started her remarkable journey during her family's mission work in Africa. Inspired by the desire and drive of the Kenyan women she encountered, Anna set out to work with them to ensure that they have the opportunity to provide for their loved ones and themselves. Today, her foundation provides practical, hands-on sewing training for Kenyan widows, offering hope in a future whose communities have been ravaged by poverty and disease. When you empower women, you empower their communities. For too long, too many girls and women throughout the world continue to be denied an effective education. We must continue to work to address this injustice and ensure that all women are provided fundamental freedoms in the political, social, cultural, economic, and civic fields. So I'd like to applaud the House on its recent passage of H.R. 5480, the Women's Entrepreneurship and Economic Empowerment Act, and commend my fellow Arkansan, Senator John Bozeman, for introducing its companion in the Senate. As the proud father of a daughter studying hard, I hope she's studying hard, in college, I believe that it's critical that we all support all of our aspiring young women. I urge the Senate to act quickly on this important legislation. I thank the Speaker for the time this evening, and with that, Mr. Speaker, I yield back the balance of my time.
Gentleman yields back.